Hello, good morning, everyone. How are you? So I have been talking to you for the last couple of days about how to make time for your Pilates practice, how to prepare so you don't miss it, how to have mindset around the Pilates practice, and I wanted to come at you for a third day in a row to round off this discussion, which is all about celebration. So celebration in your movement, basically actually noticing what you can do, what is possible. That actually, it not only does that make your mindset better, but it also actually makes you want to come back to your practice even more. So here's what I notice a lot when I talk to people about their Pilates practice, or actually life in general. It's so easy where we are to actually notice where we are not achieving what we want. Raise your hand if you do that. Where you actually are so busy like trying to be perfect at everything, and you compare your movements to either, if you're taking with me, my movement, or to another person's movement, or to the gram, to someone's picture, someone else's body, and you notice what you don't have, can't do, aren't able to do, and you isn't possible in your body, and so you focus on all those things. And so when your workout is over, it was kind of like a beating of your soul. And I see this a lot. And what I see in those same people who make those same comments about, well, I can't do this exercise, and I can't do this exercise, and I can't do this exercise, and I'm like, but I saw you do the workout, and I saw you able to do this, and you're able to do this, and you're able to do this. And so you couldn't do those other things yet, right? Yet being the correct word there. And what I think is super, super important for all of us, it's not just in our workouts, it's in our life, but how we are on our Pilates mat is how we are in our entire life, which is, it's really important that you notice what is possible, what you can do. And when you do that, when you have a celebration, when you finish your workout and you say, I was able to do this today, it actually makes it super possible for you to, have more fun in your day. It makes it easier for you to show up to your actual workout the next day, or to your meetings, or to your life. It's pretty amazing when you actually take more time to notice what you were able to accomplish, instead of just focusing on what you couldn't. I mean, think about it. How would you invite someone to a party? Would you tell them all the things that they wore wrong to the last party and they did wrong to the last party, but hey, I want you to show up today? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't do that, right? So why do you do that to yourself? Why do you spend so much time noticing what isn't possible in your body and in your movement, and then wonder why it's not easy for you to show up for your workout tomorrow? Well, your brain is like, I don't want to go. That wasn't fun. That wasn't fun. And so here's the deal. When I created OPC and all of our programs, and including our new programs, it's all based on these tips I've given you. I believe accountability creates consistency. And I think consistency is so key for not just like feeling the way you want, but making it easier for you to show up the next day and the next day, right? And so we take classes away so that you actually have to show up before it disappears. I also know that it's really hard to know if you're doing better at something if things change all the time. And so by doing an OPC class, you do the exact same one for a week, right? And some people are like, I think I'd get bored. But if you go back and you look at the 100 with me challengers, you can just go with 100 with me as a hashtag, and you can see all the posts, right, of all the people who were like on day 5 and 6 going, I thought I would be bored, but actually I'm able to be stronger and see what I'm able to do and connect more. I feel more connected. If my kids are interrupting me, I actually feel less interrupted because I know it's happening, right? So that's what we did that. Also did it that way so you could really celebrate your wins. So you can see how your body is today versus yesterday. And so raise your hand if you actually take the time to notice where you did better today than you did yesterday or the last time you worked out. Do you do that? Do you acknowledge that you had a moment of clarity? I promise you, if you start doing that in your Pilates practice, you're gonna start to see that behavior go up through your entire life and all the things that you do in your work. For those of you moms who are doing distance learning with your kids, it's gonna be a lot more fun because you're gonna notice your possibilities, your wins, your ability to do things. And so that's really fun. The other thing that's really great about the way we created our OBC classes is that you get to have feedback on your own. You get to see, wow, I really like how I felt doing this class in the morning versus in the evening. Maybe my body likes to work out in the morning. How could I make that happen? You'll see, oh, my body feels so much better when I do things in the afternoon than when I do them in the evening or in the morning. And that feedback is really key because that information coupled with celebrating what you can do, what was possible today that maybe wasn't possible yesterday or last week, all of that actually helps you show up tomorrow. Being the person you want to be, doing what you want to do, doing life better for you, and hitting your mat again because you know I'm doing this because it actually just makes me feel better, right? And that's what we want. That's exactly why I created everything. So I really hope you've enjoyed these last 3 days of tips, 6 tips on how to make your Pilates practice an actual priority in your life so that you can give 100% to yourself, then you can give others 100%, and also so that everything you love to do in your life, you're gonna be able to do it better because that's why we should all be doing Pilates, right? It's not about being perfect at Pilates, it's about actually having the ability to do life better. When I first started doing Pilates, I used to tell people it just makes everything you already love easier, more possible, more accessible. So I hope that you join me in doing your Pilates practice. It's so much fun. I love seeing your wins, and I actually want you to tag me when you have them so that I can celebrate with you, and maybe we make it a thing where everyone celebrates their wins, right? And then takes that with them into their day. Thank you so much for being here. You're amazing, and I can't wait to see you in the OPC community. Have a good day. Bye.